As I introduce this next comic. Ladies and gentlemen, a friend of the show, very happy to have her here. She was recently #2 on iTunes. Her album is called Quality Notions. She performs all around Brooklyn. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacqueline Novak.
Thank you, Greg, and thank you, cameras. I'm not ashamed to acknowledge them. No, seriously, because you know what? I'm meant to live on film. I'm meant to be recorded. For posterity. Wow, the teeth, I felt that. I like to wait until I'm on stage to take off my sweater because, I kind of like to hang out in here just to get a little alone time to check in with me. Some women are afraid to be alone with themselves, They only wear cardigans and zip-ups. Yes, I do have a body. Sorry. No, I know how it goes. It's a nightmare, you come here, you want to hear my ideas, my notions, I got things to say, but, oh, God, you're so distracted, by the woman's body that I carry with me. Can't help yourselves. I'm ashamed of it. I think it's, a silly trifle thing. But you can't, you can't take your eyes off. And that's why I say nothing of substance for the first couple minutes I'm up here, just to give you time to take it in, okay? Because I know you're not listening, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It is for an intellectual to have the body of a woman, okay? I mean, imagine, you got goals, you got dreams, you got things to say, you plan on being one of America's great minds, but every time you leave the house, you're forced to lug along this sack of sex potatoes. That is the woman's body, that's what it is. It's a sack of sex potatoes. You can't leave home without it. And everyone wants to know if taters are for sale, No, they're not, boys. Nothing tonight. No taters tonight. Not frying up these babies for you, Save your appetites for later. Get a mozzarella stick. Handle your yearnings alone. I like to eat. Sorry, again. No, because you can't, settle down, lady. Enough of your appetite. Congratulations. No, sorry. Food is good, okay? Food is good. It's the one way to feel hugged from the inside out. Nothing feels more like an internal hug than pasta. It reaches deeper than the male does. The male is the male entrance to the female's body is a wee scratching of the surface. Let's get honest about these things. Pasta, that's a truck, that's the anaconda. A bowl of penne loaded with sausage, that's the sausage, that. Fill me, thank you. Italian restaurants across the nation. I frankly am ashamed. It's a nightmare to have my hair looking a little flat on the top. I try to create volume. I do. I honestly, I try to create lift at the crown. You might not even realize it. It affects you, okay? You don't know what happens to you when you see. Look at this. Look at the difference right now. Just, terrible, okay? Sex. Do you see it? Do you feel, this is like, okay, this, sex. And there's a reason, and it's evolution, okay? Back in the day, yes, okay? Back in the day, a young lady, back in the barn, lying against the rough wood. They didn't have the plasticine materials we have these days. No, they didn't. It was all wood, it was all stone, rough-hewn materials. And when you had sex with a woman, okay, every time that you thrust that. It's that. That's it. Got it. Boom. Ah, you know. Ah. Okay. Ah. Every single time that you gave when you had to give, okay, the woman suddenly had volume. Do you see it? That's a woman penetrated by you. You know, that's the only way to see a reaction off her. She's not screaming. You know, this is where your penal movements are recognized. And yet, surprise, surprise, you can't get enough, okay? Surprise. It's all about, you know, what's the extension? And I'm not one of these women, okay? I'm not one of these women. I'm not one of these, you know, man, or, you know, man, okay, no. Oh, man, they don't know how to please me. You know, none of that, no thank you. Okay, I'm not one of those, you know, he couldn't find this sweet spot if it was between the Cheetos and the remote. I'm not one of those women. No, I'm not, okay? I respect a woman's body is a mystery, okay? There's a lot going on. It's hard to pleasure us. And I hate that word pleasure. Isn't it so disgusting? Pleasure me. No, thank you. You know, now that you said it that way, no, thank you. I just want you to pleasure me. Can we get some harder consonants in that, please? Like get me or something, you know, do it. Like, I don't know, some pleasure. Pleasure me. Sorry, I didn't hear that. Didn't sound like English. It sounded like a worm finally spoke. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. The woman's body is tough. It's because the thing is, I mean, it's really just a matter of comparison. The male area, okay, it's very clear. You know where you're at. There's, you know, the thing and then the other things below it. You know you're either in, like, penis or balls. Like, it's sort of like you're traveling and you're like, I'm fully now in North America and now I'm fully in balls. But the woman's body it's Europe. It's fully Europe, where you moved your finger a millimeter and it hurts now. And I'm just crab crawling my way up the headboard. You know what I mean? Just to lessen the pressure of your poking fingers. You know, provide a thigh. Grease up a thigh and say, here it is. You know, that's pleasuring a woman, saying, do it yourself here. I won't judge. That's what we all need. Oh, don't be afraid to applaud when you hear truth. Okay? Applause is not just for high kicks, okay? Sometimes it's for truth, even when it's couched in this titillating form. And, you know, I'm sure I obscure it in a t-shirt. Okay, because I think it's up to you to find the curves inside a rectangle, you know? Oh. Hello. I'm not one of these women that thinks doggy style, you know, is offensive, okay? No. You know, he's not looking at me. Ooh, I feel objectified. No, you know. I think the hound's way is one of the finest ways, historically and in all senses, really. I mean, the hound's way, it's the way of all mammals, you know. The only one not doing it that way is a plant, and no one finds what plants do sexy. Some people think, oh, I should look into the eyes of my lover. That's an immature kind of love, okay? Pitiful. Oh, you gotta stare at me, you know, us. Boom, button. Pathetic. Doggy style, okay? The hound's way, from now on, think we should all refer to it. That's where two lovers, they look towards the future together. I've never understood why after the penis, okay? Why after it does its business, it doesn't retract into the body. Why are you out now? You're weak. Go home. for me, the penis is like a strange puppet in a puppet show. It comes out, it does its bit, but after its bit is over, it doesn't go back behind the puppet theater. It just hangs limp over the front while the show continues. Just lifeless and scaring the children with its... with that eye looking at you, just saying, help me. Remember me? Now I'm dead. Remember you used to love me? You thought I was it. You really thought I was it. Here I am. No. I respect it, of course. I've never expressed that to a lover. No one would want to see that. All right, I think I'm gonna leave. Honestly, I'm not sure you can handle more from me. I know you loved it, and good night.